We've all dreamed of owning a professional football club, but at one point we've also all realized that we may never be rich enough to make it a reality. The main reason we're all here is because we want to fulfill that lifelong dream of owning a football club together. The member-owned model has been around since football was created, with some of the most successful clubs in the world like Real Madrid, FC Barcelona, and Bayern Munich being owned by thousands of members. We studied their bylaws and realized not only was this possible, but there was even room for innovation to be even more democratic and inclusive. The second major reason we started FCG is that we are tired of billionaires running our beautiful game and using the clubs for profit or worse, to wash their image. We want to help reverse the trend of billionaire control, one club at a time. Not all billionaire owners have bad intentions, but we don't think one person in complete control of any club is the way a game should be run. It's the people's game and it should be owned and run by the people. And again, this isn't just some hope and prayer. History has proven that this model can lead to massive success. It should also be clear, members of Football Club Group are not in this to make money and pull profits from the club. Our ultimate goal is to perpetually reinvest extra profits back into the club so that our men's and women's squads can win more games and advance to higher leagues. We want to eventually win Champions League one day. We're here to fulfill our dreams, have fun, and help shape the future of our beautiful game. This is why.
attaccato secondo me lo sai? Perché non me lo dà con ma l'altra volta me l'ha dato come cazzo?
Testing. Prova, prova, prova. We are. Hello, welcome everybody to another beautiful night of calcio here for our Terminio Dragons as we look to pick up as we look to pick up before we were where we were last weekend after we had a tough derby. Tonight we come to play to face off against the league leaders, Sant'Andrea, who we do have a beautiful relationship with as well. So you see the players coming out onto the pitch now, Terminio, Sant'Andrea. Stasera, per tutti che guardate da Volturara e non siete venuti per il fatto che fa una pioggia ancora stasera, vedete che i nostri draghi giocano contro Sant'Andrea. Bravi ragazzi. And you can see Terminio stasera gioca con i kits bianchi e viola, con Sant'Andrea giocando con i kit con blu scuro. Vediamo un po' nel chat. I see Michael Rotnick in the chat. Come on, Dragons. Dan, let's go, Dragons. Dan, I saw your shipment just made its way through customs. So it's on its way to you. Silvana, buonapane, forza ragazzi. Mikey, let's go Dragons. Daniel, what's the weather like? It is rainy. Music was a bit loud. Oh, never mind. Okay, good. Thank you, Dan, for the note. Thank you. Anybody, can you guys hear me as well? Make sure you guys can hear my voice this week and 24 beautiful people in the live stream. We do have our capo ultra here, Salvatore, and some other ultras who did make it into the rain, but we have a rainy night here in Campania. We're playing against the league leaders tonight and looking to even out. We lost against them the first time we played them, one of our few losses this season, but we've put the work in. It was a long time ago, early in the season, and I know after speaking with the Dragons also, they are hungry to get some goals and turn back into the winning ways. Like we started the year off, as the lights now come a little brighter and the game is underway. Ci siamo ragazzi. As the ball kicked out by Giuseppe Mainenti. Sorry for blocking the screen there. Our cameraman Michael Buono, thank you to him, and Raf Colucci and Alessandro Zirpolo, the media team di Terminio. Ringraziamo sempre a tutti i nostri sponsors. Anche Terminio adesso, Fabrizio Denunzio manda la palla per Petretta. Marino Reppucci. Good starts for an attack by Merino Di Pucci. Una buona comincia. It's always nice to make the goalie at least have to do something in the first few minutes. As Mirko il Leone per Daniele Gunzo. Marino gives chase. Leone. You can see definitely an energy in the Dragons, knowing how important this match is, starting from minute 0. Io penso che i Draghi lo sanno quanto è importante questa partita. Il campionato. That's a hard, nice shot by number 11 on Sant'Andrea. As you can see, a lot of the ultras of Sant'Andrea also making their way here. As the ball goes out for Terminio throw-in. Looking into the football club group chat, I see Anthony P said, "Let's go Dragons." Yes, let's go Dragons. As we see 2 Terminio players on the ground as the ultras call for the ref to make a call. The Terminio ultras are live here. Gli ultras qua di Terminio sono già attiva. Michele Vena. Dangerous ball in. Shot wide of the net. Very close play there, as we see already the threats coming from both sides of the field. We see Simone Volpe in goal to Luca Volpe, the veteran who you heard maybe in the post-game interview last week. Luca Volpe, good move to Michele Vena. Unable to contain, but Mirko Leone dispossessed. Ball for Mirko to Luca David Meo. Comfortably back to Simone Volpe, who calls his players up. Up to Petretta. Fabrizio Denunzio. Ball up to Repucci, who tries to get it to Kunzo. Marino continues to give chase. As you can see, the Mister has a different lineup starting today. Girone has been out as well with a knee injury that he picked up during the derby. Here we go. Ball out for a Terminio throw-in. Giuseppe Mainenti, called back by the referee. As now Michele Vena tries to find Petretta. Leone coming in for a hard foul, the Lion, to stop the play. Now, after a bit of a bump there, it looks like the ref just keeping control of the game, calming things down. As you know, both of these squads looking to finish in first place, so tensions will be just as high as a championship game. Both teams know this game is critical to the season. Luca Volpe. Ruled a Sant'Andrea throw-in. Throw in. Cross in. Cleared out by Simone Volpe. Cleared out now by Petretta. Tries to find Kunzo on the clearance. And now Petretta coming back up after to chase his own clearance. Now makes its way to Repucci. Unable to get the ball to Petretta. As now Michele Vena now comes to defend. No foul call there. Ref says he went down a bit too easy. The Sant'Andrea fans not thrilled about it. But look to here, of course, there looked like a little, but no, it looks like he definitely went down a bit easy. As good turn from Marino Repucci, who gives chase now. Ball now out for a Terminio throw-in. In a dangerous position, you can hear our section waking up. The Ultra is giving some advice to our veteran defender. Tell him, keep going. Know who you are. Vena in. Punched out by the goalie. The cross by Michele Vena. As now Fabrizio Denunzio comfortably sends the ball back to Simone Volpe, who punts it right back up. Marino Repucci now gives chase, but the ball does make its way to the goalie. Very back and forth match so far. Both teams high on the attack. End-to-end football today already. Deflection there. Sends the ball into a weird position. Another deflection, but called offsides by the referee. Giuseppe Mainenti looks up. Ball makes its way to Vena. The slippery turf definitely makes the ball fly a little bit scarier today. As now Michele Vena tripped. And the fans of Terminio letting the referee know. As we still have Repucci now on the ground. Took a hard hit there. As here we go. Now Fabrizio Denunzio. Fabrizio Denunzio with the free kick. Gets it to Alessandro Pasquale. Luca David Meo. Calmly. Back to the Michele Vena. Michele Vena. Mir unable to find an attacker. Big stop there. Nice move by Giuseppe Mainenti. He's then unable to continue, but the header by Luca to clear it. As now Fabrizio Denunzio comes in. Unable to keep the defending, but closed in there. Nice. Nice clearance there. As a throw-in now, though, for Sant'Andrea in a dangerous position. You see all players from Terminio back except for Kunzo. As we see Luca David Meo with the clearance. Both teams looking like nobody is playing nervous, though. That is for sure. Both teams want to score. Both teams ready to defend. As Luca Volpe out there and goes out for a corner kick. We'll be looking for a quick counter as Michele Petretta waits at the 50-yard line, midfield. Corner kick. Unable to make anything out of it. Foul called against Sant'Andrea for simulation there. And ruled in favor of Terminio, who now make their way up the field. Finds Petretta, who then finds Meo, who finds Kunzo. Beautiful play and ball movement now. Ball into Repucci. Oh, a beautiful, beautiful ball movement there. Quick idea on the foul to make the threat, just nearly connecting there. As now the ball in a dangerous position. Crossed in, but comfortably collected by Simone Volpe. As then a foul and a yellow card given to Sant'Andrea for an aggressive foul there against Fabrizio Denunzio. Unnecessary foul. Giallo per Sant'Andrea. Per questo punto della partita l'arbitro decide di controllare perché a un punto, se no sappiamo già dove arriva la partita. Allora un giallo per Sant'Andrea. Allora Fabrizio Denunzio prova di trovare qualche drago. As more of the più di Ultras Terminio arrivano alla partita. Forse hanno fatto pranzo un po' tardi. Ok, Fabrizio Denunzio per cercare Kunzo. Arriva per Marino, però the pressing continues now as Leone wins the ball back for Marino Repucci, who takes a shot from range. Oh, bravo Mari, bravo Mari. Marino Repucci taking a beautiful shot from range just over the post. It will be interesting to see how the squad can push forward without Girone or Munoz today on the field. So far they have really been holding their own. There's now no offsides called. No offsides called, and Terminio players are absolutely furious. They cannot understand how the ref has missed that. They, in their opinion, he was offsides. From us, I couldn't even tell you actually from my angle. Maybe you guys at home see it better, but that does appear to be 1-0 for Sant'Andrea right now. Early in the first half. But based on how many of the Terminio players surrounded the referee, it looked like all of them expected. That's why you don't stop playing. Tutti pensavano che era fuori gioco, tutti i giocatori Terminio, si vede, però sembra anche che tutti hanno fermato di giocare perché pensavano che era ovvio. Però
A questo livello, seconda categoria, non puoi mai fermare a giocare perché se l'arbitro non vede succede una cosa così. Allora devi continuare sempre. Punizione. Di nuovo Fabrizio De Rinzo. Adesso Luca Volpe prova di mettere qualche pallone attivo. Michele Petretta. Luca David Mayo gives chase with Petretta and Kunzel. The press deep in the half, but now a dangerous counter-attack if he can get there, but unable to get there. Sant'Andrea. As I look into the chat, yes, Alessandro Furno, Dragons, above all rules. Again, the weather is a bit chilly, but not compared to New York right now, I know. But, oh, way off sides. Yeah, okay, yep. I see that. Thank you, Dan. Yeah, that's what the common thought was here. So I didn't see what happened here. I was looking down at the chat, but it appears there is a player injured on the pitch. And now some tensions rising on the pitch here. As now some conversations happening on the field. You can see that Leone is definitely getting into the heads of the away supporters. But here it appears a little bit of back and forth, just some chatter still so far as the medical team comes out. Ref says that number 4 on Andrea must step off the field for a bit after the injury. As now even more of the Terminio Ultras arrive. Più di Ultras Terminio arrivano al campo. Petretta. Michele Petretta fights for the... You see Christian Mayo, Mr. Miami. Kunzel. As you can hear, some chatter coming from both sides of the Ultras stands. Everybody wants this win today. Luca David Mayo now with the throw-in as the referee calls for a separation. Throw-in for Terminio. Luca David Mayo finds Repucci, back to Mayo, who puts the cross in. And just on top of the net, it lands dangerously. Looks like it likely was a cross that did come in like that. And I see Patrick, our CGO, Chief Governance Officer, Forza Terminio, in the chat. As Kunzo forces the ball out for a throw-in back in their territory. Throw-in to Sant'Andrea. foul called against Sant'Andrea for the dangerous play there. The ultras of Sant'Andrea not liking the call, but we'll take it. It did look like a bit of a dangerous play there against Petretta. So now we see Fabrizio D'Annunzio ready for a free kick. As now in a dangerous position, this free kick. A bit far out for a shot, but a curling pass in. Fabrizio D'Annunzio per Terminio. Dangerous ball in. Back in. Referee plays continuation. Ball into the box. Cleared out by Andrea. We see Marino De Pucci now finds Fabrizio D'Annunzio, who's dispossessed there. Offsides now called against Sant'Andrea. Now the mister for Sant'Andrea seems to be going crazy over that one. Wouldn't quite call that a proper makeup call, but I think he wanted to make sure he didn't miss two offsides in a row. As Luca Volpe now makes it up to Kunzo, who then, unable to trap it, sends it out for a goal kick.
Presidente sugli spalti. Lo stiamo inquadrando, Presidente.
Deve essere anche difficile per I ragazzi che sembra che nella terza partita 3 formazioni diversi, quasi diciamo con chi gioca titolari diversi. Allora vediamo. Adesso Rapucci makes the ball into the center, but it dribbles just past Petretta as the encouragement from the ultras continues. As now Luca Volpe and Michele Vena try to clear. Big move by goal kick or corner kick. Corner kick ruled by the referee.
Giù l'ombrello, non devo scordare.
L'ombrello off white, eravai, con le chiaro mai sono fuori.
Un angolo per Sant'Andrea. No foul called. It went down a bit easy, but the ball's still in play. And now cleared out by Luca Volpe. Makes its way to Petretta. Petretta now breaks free. Petretta breaks free and finds Marino De Pucci, who's then tackled. But a good way to move up. And now Luca Davidmeo looks for a teammate. Finds Petretta again. Michele Petretta makes his way to the corner. Blocked. A foul called against Michele Petretta. It's a slippery floor out there. Seems like he might have just slipped on top, but as the players getting each other to calm down, Terminio also reminded. It's the ultras actually telling the players to each stop talking and play on both sides. Both ultras are asking for their players to just stop talking and play. But we see the throw-in as the ball goes out of bounds.
Oh, ma vuoi fermare? Oh! Ma siete scemi proprio! No, fanno lo laser!
Faccia passare a loro con calma
Free kick now to Sant'Andrea. Che brutta figura che hanno fatto certe fans di Sant'Andrea portando un laser, mettendo negli occhi di Michele Petretta. Che brutta figura, ti devo dire. Noi ce l'abbiamo una bella rapporto con questo club, però certi tifosi sempre provano a rovinare per tutti. Luca David Meo, Tur Marino De Pucci. As now, again, some tensions on the field. Still, fortunately, but it seems that after a few moments, both fans decided for their player to be quiet. As Fabrizio D'Annunzio on the ground again, but throw-in given to Sant'Andrea in a dangerous position. Or no, given to...
Oh! Ma che buffoni che siete!
Continuano a usare il laser, i tifosi di Sant'Andrea.
Non c'è delle provocazioni,
È peccato quando certi non provano di vincere proprio con la forza sul campo. As a free kick now to Sant'Andrea.
3-4 di noi, vicino a lui.
Salvando adesso un pilota.
Gioca a rete, ma
Non
mi facci di fame, no?
Dangerous ball in, saved, and then buried. The goal by Sant'Andrea. Bravo numero 7 di Sant'Andrea, che è venuto a dire scusa ai nostri tifosi per il gesto dell'attaccante. The referee of this match has now, it seems to be a bit out of hand. As the fans getting a little rowdy here, but I'm sure just some words. As Michele, we try to focus on the game, just trying to make sure all fans are good. But of course, as now Fabrizio Denunzio to Kunzo, unable to stop. As now Luca David Mayer up to Kunzo. And Kunzo now a free kick to Terminio in a dangerous position as the rain continues to come down here, as we see. Fabrizio Denunzio now looking to shut up the away fans, as you can hear them singing in the background. We don't blame them for singing, but they had there, they've already lost as far as I'm concerned when you bring lasers to the field and try to cheat to win. Free kick just off the bar.
Bravo Fabri! Bravo Fabri! Forza raga!
Sant'Andrea di
We see ball up now. Cleared out by Luca Volpe, finds Michele Petretta. Petretta. Fouled by number 8. As now quickly played. Michele Petretta now. Finds Giuseppe Mainenti. Giuseppe Mainenti. Quick move in. And the ball. Oh, and just saved by the goalie there. A collision though between the goalie and his defender. We hope he's all right. Damn, it looks like that was a tough hit there. Era il difensore col portiere che sono venuti insieme. We hope he is all right. Regardless, opponents, as we are continue to remind the players to just focus on playing. Gli ultras Terminio dicono ai ragazzi di concentrare solo al gioco. A foul now called against Luca Volpe in a very dangerous position. The ultras are not happy with the call there. There's now another free kick in a tough position. Hopefully not going to get rougher as the rain does take a turn, looking to block and goal. As well saved and then cleared out by Fabrizio Denunzio, who finds Petretta, who is then dispossessed. But Giuseppe Mainenti clears the ball out now as well, as the ball makes its way all the way. Throw in for dicono di non mollare i ragazzi. As now, Marino Repucci. Repucci now in the box. Puts the ball up. Finds Petretta, who's unable to get a clean shot off, and it's cleared out by number 5. Yo leaves it looks to trickles to the goal. Kick now. Signal for a second. If you guys can hear me, the rain is pouring. Weather affected thing, but of course it's not an ideal scenario to try to come up from 2-0, but
All right. I don't know if you guys
I don't know if you guys can hear me,
but we are here now. If it is live, I'm trying to provide audio via a different place if that's better. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but the rain is pouring down over here, so it might be impacting the signal.
I'm trying to provide.
Hopefully you guys can at least hear me, even if the signal is not coming in from there. But it is a goal kick to. Oh, ball has been won by Terminio. And now we are trying to get the live stream back up. Still 2-0. You didn't miss any goals. Yes, it was that.
Are we back with the audio on the microfono? Okay, back to the audio on this microphone. Can anybody hear me? Yes. Mi sentite?
Can you guys hear me now? Mi sentite, mi sentite.
Ok, sì. Quindi sì, sia video che audio.
As the rain continues to come down, looks like we're switching microphones as well. I'm trying to get you the audio directly from my phone, just so that we could at least get you uninterrupted audio, even if the video goes out. But now I think you guys can see the throw in now to Terminio.
Remember, this is still the first half, folks. It feels like a full game already, but this is still the first half. There's still a whole lot of football to play. We appreciate you all, you beautiful people, for tuning in, especially during any technical difficulties. There's now a foul called against Terminio. As now Sant'Andrea taking their time. We now have Sant'Andrea on the attack. Cross in. Hits the bar just over, as now the rain is really coming down here. It is a downpour. Hopefully you can see something still, but it is dumping. Piove una tempesta qua a Montella. As Giuseppe Mainetti tries to find and makes his way though to Michele Petretta. Michele Petretta. When the ball goes out for a goal kick. The offense not able to really take that final attempt in. That's now that against Chase. We have a substitute. We have Capitano. Finds Pulso. Finds Petretta. Petretta and Pulso. Did not find anything. But we do have I did not see the substitution for Terminio, but yes. Capitano, a veteran, number 10, makes his way onto the field. Apparently, David in the group chat, if anybody's watching and wants to send the link, he is having some troubles finding the link. To help our older members. Appreciate it. You might not be able to find it in the announcements channel. Thank you. Oh, it's in Mikey. Send it over. Thank you, Mikey. John Murata, thanks for the as I'll cross in. Is for corner kick to Terminio. Here we go. The rain is pouring down. Can the Dragons get us a goal before the half? As you see our line judge Girone con ombrellone. As now Luca David Mayo crossed in. Cleared out for a throw in. Luca David Mayo again now for the throw in. Finds Capitano. Luigi Capitano. But wait, we have a player down for Terminio. Oh, that's not good. That looks like Merino De Pucci, who seems to maybe be down with an injury. Oh, and he's up, thank God. Okay. So Marino De Pucci is up, and a throw in now for the ref now saying it's a drop ball and we must give them the ball back. But the play continues because it was our ball. That's right. I'm just getting a little confused there, but Giuseppe Mainetti now. Fabrizio Denunzio keeps it in. As Capitano unable to maintain it and gets the ball up. But he's good. The ball has been kept in. An incredible play by Simone Volpe to keep the ball in. And now Luca David Mayo fouled. That's now trapped by Kunzo. And the shot over the net, but a nice attempt by Kunzo. As unfortunately, the Dragons go into the half 2-0. But You know, like they say, Mikey likes to say 2-0 is the worst lead to have at half. Let's hope that that rings true here and that the Dragons can knock three into the net. We'll see who the Mister makes any changes at half. Since haven't been able to push something through, but see for the second half. So I see the chat. If you guys can still hear me from Discord, but yeah, as you see, you can see in the camera, Antonio Cerrone coming. He's not dressed today because he hurt his knee. He went today to get some analysis on his knee as the ultras asked him to maybe say something to the other side. And he said, but we will see you guys for the second half. Stay tuned. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Ringraziamo sempre i nostri sponsors e ritorniamo fra pochi minuti per il secondo tempo. We will return for the second half. We thank our sponsors as always. Thank you for here and tutti gli ultras, guardate questo quando siete a casa, tutti gli ultras che sono venuti qua sotto la pioggia, senza poi non c'è il concetto uomo. Se siete sul divano, meno male per te, comodi, però poi qua al caffè, allo stadio. Ringraziamo anche a voi sempre perché il vostro supporto anche digitale con ringraziamo a voi il vostro meritato del mondo, specialmente a Portugallo. Vediamo per il secondo tempo fra poco. Testing, testing. We are here for the second half. Can you guys hear me? Amazing. Amazing. All right, so we are here for the second half. As you know, it was a rough one. A rough down 2-0. We had some really good chances, but couldn't finish. We're missing some key players again today. I'll have to find out if it's, from the coach's decision or injuries. We know Girone was injured. Not sure why Munoz wasn't playing. I hadn't heard about that, but that'll be something we'll have to talk to the coach and find out after the match what other injuries there were. But it looks like we have the same lineup that was out there before the second half and the first half ended. Remember, we had the substitution of Capitano, Luigi Ifeo, as we get ready to start the second half. Secondo tempo. Capitano sends the ball up. Now back up to a bit of a ping pong back and forth now. Ball lands though eventually for Sant'Andrea, and then Luca David Meo with the easy interception, but unable to find his teammate. There's now Giuseppe Mainenti. A scary position there, but Luigi Capitano. Throw in for Terminio. Luca David Meo, number 99, numero 99. Nice. Ball headed out by Sant'Andrea. Headed back to Luca Volpe, but we're unable to link up the passes as we normally are, as it seems to be a lot of kicks up into the air and up ahead, but really unable to find any linkage. Tanti dei passaggi oggi non arrivano proprio ai nostri giocatori, non possiamo connettere i passaggi come di solito. Certo che la pioggia è un parte, però non si vede proprio quel connessione. Però è ancora presto e vediamo che ci sta 45 minuti, quasi 40 minuti per cambiare la tema stasera. Portiamo il nostro fuoco alla pioggia. But a throw in called further back. Kick to be taken by Fabrizio Denunzio. Fabrizio and any of his teammates. As now Sant'Andrea taking their time to take the throw in. As now on the attack is Sant'Andrea. The cross in. Unable to make it and goes out for a goal kick to Terminio, but a yellow card now given to, I'm not sure who, potentially the bench of Sant'Andrea. I'm not sure, maybe it was for a foul earlier on in the continuation. But now a goal kick to Terminio, as we do look to make match. But again, 2-0 in a moment can be 2-2. As we see, players ready to, the bench is standing, have a piece of this match. Luca Volpe to Luca David Mayo. Foul called against Alessandro Pasquale. Capitano saying, you gotta let the guys play. Now thinking, definitely a hard challenge coming in from Alessandro Pasquale. Is now a dangerous position for a free kick. We'll look for the counter. Straight on, but into the hands of Simone Volpe, who comfortably saves it. As now, punts a good punt up, but headed away from Sant'Andrea. And cannot find the player. Offside, it's called against number 17. Terminio. As Capitano. Offsides again, called by number 11. I hear the audio getting a little in and out if I'm on the live stream audio because of the signal today. So now back coming through my phone. We're doing what we can here in lower league Seconda Categoria Calcio to get you guys the best stream we can. And as you guys know, we are not playing in our true home stadium as we're about 10 minutes away in Montella. But when we will be in our stadium and when the renovations are finished, we will be also having fully equipped Wi-Fi, fiber optic Wi-Fi in our own stadium. So we won't have these issues as another corner kick now goes out, fortunately, for a goal kick. Però sì, grazie per il vostro pazienza con la diretta. Qua a Montella non c'è proprio un buon segnale, mentre che dobbiamo giocare ancora qui non c'è segnale, però quando siamo a casa a Culturara mettiamo il wifi. Però per voi penso che magari quando siamo a Culturara non seguite la diretta, però anche quelli che non possono andare da casa o si senti male, quando giochiamo a casa poi sempre una diretta con 4K. Però per adesso siamo nella tempesta a Montella. La tempesta continua e i draghi provano di trovare una soluzione. Leone adesso Ninte è chiamata, forse è caduto un poco facile e non è passata la palla. Giuseppe Mainenti. No. A foul called and a yellow card now given to the fans here happy. A yellow card given to Sant'Andrea. There's now another free kick. Goes to Girone. Un altro free kick. And now with the rain still comes down. As the referee is writing down the yellow card, as we now get ready, they will give the spacing for Fabrizio. Yes, I see Alan Smith in the group chat for Football Club Group. The comeback comes now. There's been a lot of action on the field, so here we go. Free kick in. Unfortunately, nothing. Cleared out by Sant'Andrea, who now tries to get the counter attack going, but thwarted by Luca Davigneo. Now, ball given away again. And the yellow card now given to Michele Petretta. But it seems, I know I keep saying it, but every time it seems the rain is coming down a little bit harder now. La pioggia continua è ancora più forte, perciò è difficile per i ragazzi, però dobbiamo trovare una soluzione, perché adesso è 2-0. Magari per me la pioggia possiamo giocare, però alla fine così è. E se non possiamo segnare, non possiamo vincere. Questo è lo fatto del calcio. Però non molliamo e speriamo che i ragazzi non mollano neanche loro. Continuano di difendere. Dangerous ball. Michele Petretta gives chase. Michele Petretta wins the ball. It's a goal kick now given to Sant'Andrea, as Petretta is convinced it was supposed to be a corner. It did look like a corner from here too, but again, I think overall this has done a decent job controlling the match considering all that's happened. Still plenty of time for us to score 2 goals. Stop the bleeding. Yeah, goes clearly out for a goal kick. That's Luca Davigneo. Yeah. We do see a substitution, una cambia per Terminio. Sembra Brian Munoz per entrare. So it does look like Munoz will be coming in now. So it doesn't appear that it was an injury. So interesting decision by the coach to not start Munoz, but we now have Munoz. We'll see it switching up. Oh, as we see, unfortunately, Simone Volpe
Giulio!
down on one knee, not looking good. As even the Sant'Andrea players going over to help him. Not sure what's going on there, but all players concerned now for the Terminio goalie. Looks like potentially something with his vision, or did he take a hit to the head? Oh, it looks like he's unable to stand. It looks like. They're saying, I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I don't know if he's lightheaded or what, but they're holding him up. He's having some trouble standing. But they're walking him off now. It's concern now for Simone Volpe. who does appear to be walking off. You see the concern, though, on all of the players and all of the fans here. A really unusual moment here for our young goalie. You never like to see a player injured on the field. But he looks like he's definitely having some trouble walking. So hopefully they can get him to sit down over there. So, I mean, it's cold. The referee might have just called the game, or at least paused the game. Something potentially a medical issue for the players, so he has stopped the match officially. Doesn't mean the match is canceled, but I really appreciate this referee's decision to take the extra care to make sure that the player is okay. As now, we're not sure. I thought I saw somebody gesturing for an inhaler. So you see some people running onto the field now. It is a cold night. The rain is coming down. I don't know if that's a factor or if he took a hit. We're still a bit unaware here as to what caused the issue. But we really, really are praying for Simone open. It is okay. Ho detto che il nostro portiere e l'arbitro ha fermato la partita per adesso per controllare che tutti i giocatori aspettano, aiutano. Non sappiamo esattamente che è successo, abbiamo solo visto giù sul ginocchio e poi i media la cosa sempre che più ringraziamo ai giocatori di Sant'Andrea che sono forse erano i primi di vedere e sono andati a cercare, però vedendo che i ragazzi entrano nel campo penso che tutto sta bene. As now we got a little bit of lightning and thunder. That's great to add to the night. But seeing the players running out onto the pitch, it's not a final word, but it is a good sign that hopefully his condition is improving. We know that at any point the ref can decide though that the game can't continue as we must attend to a player, but for Simone's sake, we do hope that he's okay. Also, it does look like they're trying to walk him. It appears potentially I hear the ambulance coming over from the town, but just seeing him able to at least potentially walk off the field is a great sign. As everybody's still holding their breath here. Really, really one of the scariest situations,
Bravo Timone!
player he's able to walk, off the pitch. And again, grateful per ringraziamo quei giocatori di Sant'Andrea anche che sono venuti a aiutare a Simone immediatamente, perché vediamo che il calcio è sempre più del gioco. And we see a little more lightning coming. See, the referee is having a chat with the captains of each team to see what may be going on. I think they're now like figuring out if there's going to be a goalie coming in now. I do see we will have a substitution in goal. Is that Luca Volpe that is going to be playing goal? Wow. Okay. So Luca Volpe, it appears that we must not have Davide Feo here. And so we've got Luca Volpe, our defender and center back, playing goalie. So that's we really appreciate anyone who will step up. That's goalie is not a position you can really substitute into if you're not a goalie. So good for Luca for stepping up, and we really pray for Simone's quick recovery because the game does get back underway. As now our players hopefully can focus. It must be tough to focus in the back of their mind. And their teammate is Brian with a quick pass in, a nice pass to find Marino, who's then unable to complete the next pass. As Leone now wins the ball back. Yeah. And throw in given to Terminio. Luca David now for the throw in. Remind you that Munoz came in for Petretta, and it does look like now as well. We have Orazio Pascolo, the center back as well. It's Brian now with the shot.
Facciano ragazzi, che golasso di Brian Munoz! Mamma, il crack di Argentina, Brian Munoz! Bravissimo Brian! Wow! What a goal from Brian Munoz. The moment he steps on the field makes you wonder how the coach could have had him on the bench in the first place. A question we've all been asking. But he came back with a bang. Incredibile. That's now an unfortunate counterattack, and we stop it. Nothing yet, and cleared out by Fabrizio. As now Luca David Mayo again also on the ground. Big goal from Brian Munoz, as you can hear me and the ultras screaming our lungs off. Hopefully the TV, hopefully my phone did a good job. I know the mic does a better job of the modulation of the sound. Ooh. But now 2-1. We're right back in it, folks. As we know, the players will be playing with an additional fire under themselves, especially knowing their teammate. Oh, as Leone now. Leone breaking through. Finding Repucci. Repucci now finds Luca David Mayo. It was honored to send it up, but the ball goes in for a throwing deep. As now another substitution for Terminio. With the rain, it's hard to see who it is, but I do see number 8. It's that is That is Gerardo Nabilo. As Luca Davide Mayo with an injury going back in, and the coach making an offensive decision. The referee calling the player back, as this is anybody's match, folks. It is 2-1. What a foul call against Gerardo as the lightning continues. You guys hear me? Hopefully you guys can still hear me, but as the
Ok, ci sta, ci sta.
call continues, as lightning and thunder now coming down on the Dragons, as now the ball makes it up to Cooper, who makes the ball out to Fabrizio now. That's across the field. Leone, the rain is coming down. Both Leone now dispossessed. And now the defense will try their best. That's now the ball kicked well wide. He still has alive for 1-1-6.
Giallo lui presumo.
As now Luca Volpe will get the ball up.
Dai, dai!
Ball to Giuseppe Mainenti. Finds Fabrizio, unable to maintain. As now a foul called against Sant'Andrea. Fabrizio Di Musio again. He's Girone, probably. Getting a red card for running onto the field. Yes, we expected a Girone, a red card for Girone, which actually is terrible. Because Girone is not a coach. He is a player. And that means, hopefully that is not, hopefully he gets that as a coach and not a player. I think that should be okay. Doesn't seem like he's writing it down. I think it's more of an informal red card. But that scared me for a second, I'll say. Thinking about next match. His knee is better. But now the Dragons continue to try to find a way.
Cerrone a fare la doccia.
Well, in addition to the so now hovering here is no longer covering us from the. But again, what a golazo earlier. Let's see if we can make it too, guys. So, let's go. Sorry. Sometimes the ultras can make me laugh, and they are near me. And now I'm not using the microphone that isolates the sound. So if you hear them as good as me, then it is. They were just curious what was being called there. But now a goal kick. It looked like a push off. He said was called. Looks like a little offsides position here. See Allen now saying let's get another. Good fly tackle there from Giuseppe Mainenti. Bravo Giuseppe. I ragazzi provano di trovare la forza. Chiamaro. Green. Tries to fly. That's not my target. Trying to find Gerardo, who's been fouled. Well, Sant'Andrea. Yeah. Oh. I think the rain and the wind just calmed down. Some respect for injury. We have now, I believe, Lorenzo. Yeah, I believe that's what that is. Can't tell. Non posso vedere da qua pioggia. chi è ancora, però quando arriva più vicino vi faccio sapere chi è entrata, forse sapete già voi, al colpo. C'è la forza, Girone! C'è la risa, c'è la risa! C'è la! They're really supporting as the free kick from Capitano makes its way in and short, but fortunately found. Finds Brian again. Good movement there as the continuation is given. Ball up in. And not to find anybody though, and out for a goal kick. Bravi! As now you can see the action movement immediately as Terminio entered the pitch already. Some more connected passes. As now a goal kick for Sant'Andrea. Enzo now with the shot. Foul call. Or offsides, I'm not sure. One of the two. Or just a goal kick, maybe. More lightning. Hopefully the stream is okay for y'all. At the very least the audio. But I appreciate anybody continuing to watch. We've got about 20 minutes left in this match. So there's plenty of time for anything to happen. And we hope that means great defense. And another goal for Terminio is what we hope. But good defense there. As Munoz now gives chase. Right now, Sant'Andrea looking to attack. And remember, we have Luca Volpe in goal. So we are going to be hoping that we don't have to worry about giving him too much of a challenge tonight. I remember last year he even had a shoulder injury. It might be tough for him, but as we continue now, Capitano unable to get the pass off, but it deflects over. Unable to. The long ball seems to be a continued strategy today. As now Alessandro gets chased. And the ball out now for a goal kick. Well defended by Alessandro Pasquale and Orazio Pascolo. Right. As now Capitano looks to find Punzo, who's unable to put some backfield that does not land. A yellow card, surely, for Giuseppe Mainetti. As now the Terminio Mister saying, how many of them like that did you not give them a yellow for? But I actually think there's been a pretty decent distribution of yellow cards, I will say. But I don't blame our Mister for arguing. Però punizione adesso per Sant'Andrea. As you see, vediamo che Munoz aspetta con il principio. As you see some of the players just talking, they all just telling them to calm down. We've got Girone coming and watching with us ever since he got his red card from the bench. As Capitano stops it now, and we'll try to, but unable to get there. The ball goes out for a goal kick, though, but well stopped by Capitano. Took a hit to the gut. That could not have felt good. He'll just... Arbitro il dialetto. Kunzo. Handball given. Just over 15, 17 minutes left remaining. As Munoz now will take the free kick. Munoz there to take the free kick. Clever. Unable to handle that one. Ball goes out though for a throw in, but a clever quick play there by. Or does it go out for a corner kick? You hear a lot of screaming here. As now Munoz to take the Munoz to take the throw in. Finds Kunzo. Ball goes out for a corner kick to Terminio. Massive corner kick won by Terminio, as now Brian Munoz to take the corner to try to find the head of Daniele Kunzo. Ole. Nobody can get a hold of that one, but the ball back. Nicely done. Nicely done. Who finds Munoz again? Munoz. Oh, Munoz by two defenders with the shot. Oh! Just missed the clips. Brian Munoz got clipped on that shot. Down. They're now calling for a potential injury now. And after that, after he got clipped. Now calling for the medical team. That's not a good sign. Oh shit. I hear a scream of pain by Munoz on the field. That is not good. He does appear to be wincing in pain. Damn. Just came home. As now, looks like the medical team is trying to spray Bert Munoz's leg. Hopefully helps. As now, I heard it from here, the clipping. It looks like he got clipped by the boots on a cold, rainy night like tonight. Damn. It looks like it might not even be able to walk all the way out the field. That is not a good sign for the Dragons. Damn. Not good. Bravo, Brian! Tough night here. We'll see if he's able to go on. We're looking like it is. But the Dragons continue now with 10 players as Munoz tries to see if he can somehow to find Ragucci on his good idea. Ball goes out though for a throw in. Sant'Andrea. 17 minutes, but he did try to stop the clock. The clock itself was stopped. It does look like he won't be able to continue. So another substitution for Terminio after another injury. Rough night for us on injuries. Hopefully, we can at least get one more goal to improve the scoreline. Now it appears they cannot make a substitution just yet, essentially, or Not exactly sure what.
Capito? Voglio...
Sure, we've done. Maybe we don't
Non l'ha
have any
messo.
substitutions. I don't think so.
Non lo ha messo. Non ha cambiato più.
3,
Ma
4,
perché
5,
non lo
8.
so.
I think we did. We may have used all 5
Sì, una nel
substitutions,
suo
and
cambio.
so this
Lo
Munoz
poteva fare,
can't
mi sa.
continue.
Facciamo
Hopefully, Brian will be able to come back. Oh, it looks like he will be trying to come back. It looks like Munoz is trying to actually come back on the field. As now we look to attack. The ball in now. And goes out for a throw in. It's like Brian Munoz is trying to call for the. Oh, and
Entra, Brian.
that was Brian Munoz.
Vai Brian! Vai compagnero, compagnero!
Sit back onto the place. Nothing called there. What was called there? Ursula, but now on the attack. Luca Volpe, grandissima. He's using only his feet and makes a kick save there. He trusts his feet more than his hands, and so do I. Good job, Luca. Bravissimo, Luca Volpe. Mamma mia. And now, as we see,
Vediamo Vediamo Ciuccio!
that's now a foul called. There's some yelling from Sant'Andrea. I'm sure red card.
Rosso. A noi. Non ho capito a chi però.
The player does look hurt. Hopefully,
Ma chi ha cacciato? Voglio...
Somebody.
Oh! A caruta stella!
Left here, we've had a little game riddled. I mean, with the downpouring rain and with turf, we do know for sure that injury, do happen. Nobody, I don't think so. Oh, he's all right. Okay, he's fine. He'll be back on the field. Good for him. And a lot. Everybody's in. Vai sul palo! Vai sul palo! Luis! Uno sul palo! Uno sul palo! Luca! Girone trying to coach from here saying, oh, but thankfully, the ball went directly out, but exactly where Girone said to go, which was to hug the post. And that is where the ball went, so. Now, Capitano, Luigi. Unforced error there. It's Orazio. Pascolo now. Able to win a goal kick. Incredible play by Orazio Pascolo. These guys are funny over here. Has now kicked up, finds Repucci. Sneaks by, kicks up, finds it up, but cleared out. No, but blocked again. And it doesn't. Munoz still has not been able to come on the pitch. It looks like he tried, but he's wincing, limping off the field. It's a goal for us. It did look like they were offsides again. Whereas did look like offsides. Sembrava fuori gioco di nuovo, però non era chiamante. Non so. Però gli ultras di Terminio dicono fuori gioco. Not much we could have expected there from Luca Volpe, but insomma di Terminio di Sant'Andrea cheering.
Che si nascemo, lo dico a te. Sempre nascemo, sì. Quando si sciamo fuori. Ma quando torna avanti, la no?
Però Gorduri, c'è la Maroni che non da pizza stanotte. Maroni che non da pizza stanotte. Sì, voglia tanto fare gente. Sì, voglia tanto fare gente.
Let's try to continue. Just a few minutes left. But the substitution for Sant'Andrea.
Già Maricia l'arbitro che era fuori gioco.
Non mangiano pizzi, dopo so. Non mangiano pizzi, dopo so.
It is unfortunate. It appears two of the goals may have been on sides, but yeah. It's tough. It's tough in this league without having line judges and having just the referee there, but we hope for those. Unfortunately, today those balls didn't go our way. Now we're back underway though. Hope we continue to fight and try. Again, it will be tough. We are a man down as well. Actually, I think we're 2 down. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are playing with 8 men because with Brian's injury and the red card, 8 men and a defender as a goalie. So that's tough.
Luke che fa? Mi senti? Prova, mi senti?
Ma vuole che tanti capo? E che sei merda! Vieni qua! Ce l'ho! Si senza scegliere lo Cerro! Si lascia! Coglio! Hai finito di scherzare! Hai finito di scherzare! Hai finito di scherzare! Hai finito! Ma che stai con? Ma si vanno di piscio con mari! Stai calmo, lo fessa! No! Oh bro! Oh! Infatti si va per... Coca-Cola passa... Enrico torna a farci viene che fai a sempre che me la fa posto che fai a tu oh che me la fa mi bravo non fai a tu oh c'è vieni fuori ti dico ando ando
Ma qua sono Maronna e Gesù Cristo, ma lo video si vede. Ok, io continuo. The show must go on. E basta, voglio. Manca. E come già fa?
We had to calm down the energies here. Fortunately, we have gotten everybody calm. The ultras were a little bit excited, but we were able to calm things down. As now, the ref whistles. Thank you for all staying with us. We were trying to get both sides calm. Kind of hard to be commentator and de-escalator at the same time, but hopefully did a decent job there. Sometimes as the somewhat outside force, it's a little easier to be somewhat of a diffuser.
45esimo, manca il recupero.
But today it wasn't the players on the pitch, but we now hope as now the ball makes its way up. As now, great stop there by Orazio Pascoli. As we continue, Kunzo now looks up. No foul called there. Now the breakaway. Big stop. Unable to fully make the stop. And now stopped by Luca Volpe. Continuing to try to down the field and find a way. And able to make a stop there. The pass offsides. Thankfully offsides. But a rough match in terms of calls not going our way. Some brutal injuries. The ambulance still here, forcing one involved. Some drama in the stands, but again, only words have been exchanged so far. But of course, it appears the game is underway, but another player is injured as well. As the Buffalo has called the match, had enough for the day. Well, that's a rough match for us, folks. But we do see Luca Volpe walking directly for. Going to see Simone Volpe. Make sure everything is okay there as well. Immediately towards his cousin. We thank you all for tuning in today. It was a rough one for us at 2-1. You could tell the emotions were high, tensions were high. And now, all calmed down a bit, fortunately. And we now just hope that at the end, Simone will go, all everything is good with him. That's what we'll be thinking about, at the end of the day. Thank you guys again for tuning in. We're gonna make sure we can continue to diffuse situation. Thank you guys all. We appreciate it.
Mamma almeno smontato. Ya staccamo. No, se ne giù. Stacco. Stacco.
We've all dreamed of owning a professional football club, but at one point we've also all realized that we may never be rich enough to make it a reality. The main reason we're all here is because we want to fulfill that lifelong dream of owning a football club together. The member-owned model has been around since football was created, with some of the most successful clubs in the world like Real Madrid, FC Barcelona, and Bayern Munich being owned by thousands of members. We studied their bylaws and realized not only was this possible, but there was even room for innovation to be even more democratic and inclusive. The second major reason we started FCG is that we are tired of billionaires running our beautiful game and using the clubs for profit or worse, to wash their image. We want to help reverse the trend of billionaire control, one club at a time. Not all billionaire owners have bad intentions, but we don't think one person in complete control of any club is the way a game should be run. It's the people's game and it should be owned and run by the people. And again, this isn't just some hope and prayer. History has proven that this model can lead to massive success. It should also be clear, members of Football Club Group are not in this to make money and pull profits from the club. Our ultimate goal is to perpetually reinvest extra profits back into the club so that our men's and women's squads can win more games and advance to higher leagues. We want to eventually win Champions League one day. We're here to fulfill our dreams, have fun, and help shape the future of our beautiful game. This is why.